Hey everybody, this is FrogDunker. So this is the second episode in my series of playing Super Mario Sunshine levels without using FLUDD. So Bianco Hills was kind of long, so I gave it its own episode, but I've realized that some of the other levels don't have nearly as much that you can do without FLUDD. So in some cases here, I'm going to be combining two levels into one video. I feel like it's a little ridiculous to have 8 videos when some of the levels don't even have that much that you can do without FLUDD. So in this video I've combined Ricco Harbor and Gelato Beach. If you're new to the series, basically what I'm going to be doing is playing through the levels and seeing what shines, the blue coins, I can get without using FLUDD at all. And whenever I skip shines, just to make things easy, I'll just be explaining why you can't get them. Like here I skipped the first shine, which is Gooper Blooper Breaks Out, because in order to defeat him, you have to use FLUDD to squirt the goop off of his nose in order to be able to pull it. And there's no way to clean it off without FLUDD because there's no water nearby. Anyway, I will be coming back whenever I need to explain anything else. So enjoy the video. Okay, so I skipped Shine 5, which is Gooper Blooper Returns, because you still can't squirt the goop off of his nose, so you can't beat him. It's that simple. Okay, so
disappointingly, I cannot do the Shadow Mario mission because you can hurt him at like the very beginning by jumping out of the water and splashing him. But then after that, he goes up in the area where like the Pass of the Cage Shine Sprite is, and then he never comes back to the point where he started. So at that point, he is too high to be able to splash him, and he just loops around in that area, and he does not get back to the point where he started from. Also, weird side note, I have somehow managed to record audio by plugging the earphones in my headset into the mic port, and it somehow records it through the earpieces. I feel like that shouldn't be possible. And like, even normally with my mic, I don't have stereo. I can have stereo because like, if I talk into the right ear, it does this. If I talk into the left ear, it does this. It's not supposed to work. What is life?
Okay, and finally, you cannot do Yoshi's Fruit Adventure because, you know, I'm not even sure if I've mentioned this before, but Yoshi's Juice, I am counting is FLUDD. Like, it's mechanically the same, and I would put in the title that I do not use FLUDD or Yoshi's Juice, but that just would make the title kind of long, so I didn't include it. But so you have to use Yoshi's Juice to squirt the fat or whatever the yellow stuff is. It's covering the container that the shine is in. You cannot squirt that to be able to get in the container to get the shine, and I don't know of any way to like glitch into it. So I'm assuming that it is impossible to get it without using Yoshi's Juices. as I already stated earlier, I will be including Gelato Beach in this episode, and right off the bat you'll see why. I'm starting with the 4th shine because you cannot do any of the first 3 shines, or the 2 secret shines. So you cannot do Dunebud Sandcastle Secret because you need to use FLUDD to squirt the Dunebud that makes the castle appear. So you can't go into that level at all, which means you cannot do the first shine, and you can also not do the secret shine that is in that level. And secondly is Mirror Madness, Tip Slam Bam. To defeat the Plungelos, which are the red cataquack-like creatures that are on the mirrors, you have to use FLUDD in order to squirt them to the edges of the mirrors to be able to ground pound them off. And then the 3rd episode is Wiggler Ahoy, Full Steam Ahead. And once again, it's the same as the first shine. You have to use FLUDD to squirt the Dunebuds, which is how you damage Wiggler. So since you can't use the Dunebuds, you can't beat Wiggler. I guess I'll just go ahead and mention this. The second secret shine is the one that, once again, you can't get it because it's the one where you squirt a Dunebud and then like an opening, which like reveals kind of like a cave, and then even if you could do that, you have to squirt the wall to make the shine appear. Anyway, enjoy what little of Gelato Beach I managed to do without FLUDD. Now, it might seem like I don't really even have to explain why you can't do Shadow Mario, but if you've seen the first episode in the series, and possibly future episodes if I manage to finish them, it is actually in some cases possible to defeat Shadow Mario without using FLUDD by just like splashing water on him whenever you like jump out of a pool of water. However, at Gelato Beach, he's just always too far away from the ocean to be able to splash him at all. So it's really just not possible in this.